Dealing with a Ford Fiesta today. This literally just have evap codes. Very simple. I mean, this will explain the reason why. Me and this customer negotiated the job over the course of several months. Took them a while to bring the car here, but finally here it is. It's nothing special. We're just going to change the charcoal canister, and it's literally right here by the muffler under the bottom. And yeah, that's it. Just pull it out, get it changed, and see if I can get this thing to work. They said they want this lanyard back. I gotta figure out how to. They did a good job putting that on there. I can tell you that. Let's do this. That. So you gotta save this for them. Remember, fight with this connector here. Man. Okay, no problem. So it looks like I can just use my hand tool, my hands, and then I got a 10 millimeter sitting beside me. I might need to hit this with some penetrating oil, make it a little easier. I do believe I need to pull out here. In. Okay, so pull the tabs in and pull back. Okay. All right. Do the same thing with the red side. I don't know if you can screw these up putting this back on. Yeah, they're different sizes. One is like a 3/8 and the other one's like a 1/2 inch. I'm gonna take my 10 millimeter. It's the easiest job ever. They do want a general look over when I get done with this, which I will do. Now, there was some other codes in the modules, as if the battery had died at one point. This is okay. So here we are. So here's the new one. So yeah, they want the vehicle looked over once I get this portion done. So we just slide the back on. Now I should lift up just like that. I didn't see any other codes in the modules besides what looked like some potential low battery codes, like lost communication with other modules. It wasn't that many. For the most part, this vehicle is pretty well maintained. I didn't even bother to look at the mileage. I don't know if this is a great spot. I do have some dielectric grease. I'm going to put on the ends so it'll slide on a little easier. Perfect. Let's make life a lot easier. I need to put this in first and then slide it on. Nope, that is not how it goes. So I need to overcome that ridge. It'll push down. And it should lock. Uh-oh. Have I encountered aftermarket problems? Maybe I didn't go all the way down. No. What did I do wrong? Take this back off and inspect it. Well, I don't know why it's not going on there. Slides right on in there. Maybe I didn't push it hard enough. Maybe. So once I sand the ear down, it allowed me to lock it in place. Well, damn, that is aftermarket problem. Let's see if this one works. Okay, that works fine. That one just the problem child. No big deal. Back to regular scheduled program. Let's get this in there. Sorry. Get this like that. So it just required a little bit of modification. So right now I got my scan tool here. I'm just going to get logged into the PCM, go to the evap vent valve, and just to command it on to make sure everything works. So right here is evaporative emission canister vent valve. Cancel for no data needed. And I'm just going to activate it. We should hear audible click. There we go. Turn it off. Turn it on. So yeah, we're good. So just gonna, like I said, they just want a general look over. I'm gonna check the oil level, check the battery, make sure the battery looks okay. Connections. Pretty much that's about it. Belt. How we're looking belt wise. The only thing I'm gonna look for is any cracks on the contact point here. So between the ribs, that look fine. Take a look inside of here. Oh, this looks beautiful. Man, this one is well maintained. I gotta look at the mileage now. It's got 154,719 kilometers. So it's not in freedom units. So I have to do the conversion factors for that. I don't know what it is. But the engine looks fantastic. It looks great in here. I'm gonna check the oil level and then we'll start it up. I wanna be honest, the look of that engine inside of that motor told me everything I wanted to know about it, the condition of it. Coolant level can be topped off. It's not horrible. Oil level looks fantastic. That's great. So yeah, I can top the coolant off, but it's really, I'll top it off camera. It's not even horrible. Retrieve continuous DTCs. And that was it. Just the evap codes. Yep. See a large leak that was detected. That's it. And everything was related to that broken connection, because it can't seal if the charcoal canister, which is the end of the evap system, that vent valve need to shut that off when it goes through and do its testing. So that's fine. But what I'm gonna do, go back out and just clear all the module codes. Like I said, it just seemed like the battery had died at one point. It was replaced, and they presented a code. What is this? Accessory protocol interface module. Why is this still storing code? This vehicle is prepared for you go. Do not. I wonder why that didn't clear code. I'm gonna let this do its thing. Control module. Wonder why that's in there. It won't clear. Maybe, I don't think keep alive memory applies to this module here. Nope, still in there. Well, I mean, I can communicate with the module, so not going to really look too much into this particular issue, because that's not the primary reason. So just leave that alone and ignore that, because we were here, a remote function actuator. So I don't know if that had anything to do with the key being there. So I don't know. I don't know what the remote function actuator currently do, because every vehicle got its own acronym for various modules. That's irrelevant. Well, the most part that, air filter. So what is this? What's a T? This is a T20. Something like that. I'm gonna pull this air filter out. See what we're doing with this. And while I'm in this area, I'm gonna look at that brake fluid and see if it's low or not. Here, and I can actually top the brake fluid off, which I will do. Here's the air filter. Looks good at the top here. And, it's not horrible, not at all. Main thing is between the pleats. It can be replaced technically. Is there a date on here? It's 2021. So it doesn't mean that, it was replaced in 2021. But I could suggest that they replace the air filter in the future. Brake fluid can be flushed out. Does look a little dirty. Here's a spark plug. These are original. So even though these are iridium, the gap is not going to become excessive like double platinum or coppers. If I can get close enough, you can look at signs of age at the ground tip. You'll see that it's not flush and it is angled. So at the top there, between the electrode and the ground, you'll see a slant. That's a sign. And then also you can look around here at the porcelain, where compression will seep through over time, and you'll see that flash bang. That's a sign that the plugs should be replaced. I know somebody's not going to agree with that. Somebody's not going to agree with me dropping that plug down there like that. So definitely we can use some plugs and wires just for maintenance. This does have a coil pack. For the most part, everything is fine. The dots there, everything I checked. So nobody can say I haven't checked anything. And yeah. Well, you didn't check anything. Well, I put dots on everything, so I did visually inspect it at minimum. At least they can say that. They can't say anything I didn't. So for the most part, that's fixed. The tires do need to be replaced on this. It needs some spark plugs and wires, but tires are going to be priority. So when I air them up, I just check the tread level, and threads are showing on the front driver. It wore out very good actually. It's just time to be replaced. It just favored the outside edges. So that was easy. It was nothing special. I'm gonna let this vehicle ride on out, and I do have a truck I gotta do tomorrow, which had a fuel leak at the fuel pump. So that's gonna be pretty interesting. May document part of that, but pulling out fuel tanks is boring. But maybe I'll document screwing around trying to get that line disconnected. But I hate doing fuel pumps. So hey, if anything happened, I'll definitely update. But hit the link, subscribe to the channel, stay informed, how to reach us on work. See you next one.